I'm Armin, Kaymer, 19 years old and playing for EV this year in the Prime League. Also with my brother here, and yeah, I've just joined after ending my school 2 years ago, and now I'm already like first division, and I'm pretty happy with how far I've come, and still more to come to reach my goals.
I'm Adrian Kaymer, also known as Afroboi. Currently I'm the jungler for EV Esports in the Prime League Pro Division, or now called First Division. And yeah, I'm here to achieve my dream. There were like a couple of games we played in our childhood. Like there was, my elder brother was introducing us to RuneScape or something.
Some anime games as well.
Yeah, some MMORPG games, and then one of my best friends from kindergarten, who I'm still best friends with, then started introducing me to League in like season 3 or something, and we just played it for fun.
It was always because of friends, and at some point you got better than the friends, and then you played some tournaments, which was also pretty fun with other people like my friend, his friend and him. And yeah, and then everything you get better, and then you suddenly reach the top. I mean, I have some Chinese players that are like pretty insane in the game, so I obviously look up to them for the player skill, but like the European role model is like for me Caps, because he's like so funny, and he's for me the best player in Europe, and he's like crazy in head, and also like doing so much content that I always have to laugh about.
Yeah, same for me it's Jankos. I guess we are all V2 fans now. Like Jankos is really funny. Also in game, I think he has a good way to keep the mood up in the team, which I'm also good at. I think so, at least. And yeah, he's been playing at the top for so many years now. I think he's so old, but he's still playing on Worlds level. So yeah, he's just insane. I think it's about these little moments. Like if people talk about dreams, they just think about like being there and like having to achieve it. But you have to work so hard and do so much. You literally have to go through so much shit to get towards this dream, and it's just for these little moments, really. For example, when I was at the offline finale, where Schalke and Unicorns of Love were playing, I didn't even play that much of a good split, like from team performance at least. But it was so crazy to have all these fans there, and people look up to you, talking to you, being inspired by you, and seeing that you can actually change something or change and motivate people to like keep going. Yeah, I think it's just about these little moments, actually.
For me, it's also like about imagining how it would be to win, and like just feeling the passion again. If you win, and it's like the best thing you can ever have, like winning with your team and celebrating that. But it's also like when people ask me how I keep up doing sport sessions and everything, like all my grind, then I'm always, I don't know, for me it's like one time you put motivation in, then you get like success, like you reach something, and then from that there comes again motivation, because you're like so happy with the success, and this is like basically the circle of the Sigma male grind set.
I usually wake up at around 9 a.m. or like 9 or 10 a.m. Then I do some stretchings, like a casual morning routine. You eat good breakfast. You should do meditation. I don't do that often though. I take cold shower for like 1 minute. It becomes pretty natural when you do it for like a month or something. It's actually pretty normal then. And then it's about like 3 or 4 solo queue games and a short break into scrims. 5 games until like 20 p.m. or like 8 p.m. and yeah, then it's just the brain off and you're just chilling for the rest of the day.
It's the same for me, like you play basically the whole day, but in between you always do like other things like sports sessions, stretching, cooking, going out for a walk, to just keep your head balanced, because it's like so much stress per month playing and training, so you know you have to keep your mental. I have a lot of things outside of the game, so of course I'm not like too focused on the game. That is what probably is strength, that I have like other hobbies, like cooking, going out with my dog and doing sports. But I mean, I also have other strengths in game, but this is probably outside of the game one of my biggest strengths, yeah.
I think my biggest strength in game is that I am really flexible about, like I can I can either play carry playstyle or also utilization for the team. And then I'm also like, I'm really adaptive to the meta. Like if there's a new champion coming out that's really difficult, or sometimes the life of a jungler is usually, there's like 3 jungle buffs to a champion like Zed, Tor, and Kiana. You have to learn them in a really short amount of time, and then they just get nerfed again, so you pretty much learn them for nothing. But yeah, then the patch requires you to play it because it's just too broken, you have to be able to play it. And I'm really fast at picking those high mechanical champions up. And my biggest strength by far is probably my leadership and shot calling in game. That I'm able to micromanage and also like take the lead and the initiative in the shot calling. I mean, our biggest achievement for us both is probably, I mean, on the one side, on the individual side, it's 1K LP challenger. Like it's, I think we were both top 200 at least from like whole Europe. I think that's kinda okay, you could say. And team-wise, I mean, we were hard stomping second division in the Winter Cup, even though we were like a really low budget team.
I remember we only had one PC, and he played the game and I didn't play it. But he was like hyping me up to play it also with him, and he told me, dude, this champion can grab other champions over the wall. Like it was season 3 or something, and it was like the biggest crazy champion, it was Blitzcrank. And you could just grab everyone, it was so cool. And then I named my account a Blitzer 3000, like Blitzer 3000. And I was like, I'm going, Blitzcrank, man, let's go, grab that booty. And then
Blitzcrank ODB.
And then I was playing Blitzcrank. At some point I forgot my login things, and then I had a new account, then I stopped playing Blitzcrank. But like this was the OG time, because he hyped me up so much to play this champion.
I mean, I also remember when I was telling my mother, like I was walking the dog with her, and I was talking to her, oh, this one champion, Olivia, it's like a bird and it's like icy and she doesn't die because she can revive with her egg. I mean, these times were just different, I guess. It was literally season 2 or 3. I mean, you cannot imagine it today, actually. It was really scary.
I
was like farming so hard to just buy a champion. It was actually